Alright, so here is your guys' homework on inverses, just with linear functions for now. Alright, so when you guys see, remember you guys are doing evens, okay? So here's your guys' equation. So now we're going to make it exponential. So first step, right, is to make the f of x become y. Okay? Second step is you switch your guys' x and y. So the y is going to be an x, and the x is going to be a y. And now we solve for our new y. So we're going to multiply both sides by 5. So we're going to get 5x is equal to, these cancel, negative 15 plus 3y. Now we solve for y. So add 15 to both sides. And we're going to get 5x plus 15 is equal to 3y. Divide both sides by 3. And we get 5x plus 15 all over 3 is equal to y. And now the last step, you guys, is change the y to be inverse. So f inverse of x is equal to 5x plus 15 all over 3. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 4. I'll do it over here. So this is number 4. So first change f of n to be, I guess in this case, n. So n is equal to, oh no, wait. I guess y. So y is equal to negative 5n over 2. Switch your guys' variables. So n is equal to negative 5y all over 2. Now solve for y. So we're going to multiply by the reciprocal. The fractions cancel. So you guys are just left with negative 2 over 5n is equal to y. Then change y to be f inverse of x, which is equal to negative 2 over 5n. So that's number 4. Okay, number 6. Number 6, we got, I'm going to make these smaller so that I can actually keep this work and I don't have to keep on rotating it. Alright, so here's number 6. First step is to change this to be a y, so y is equal to that stuff. We're going to switch your variables, so x is equal to 2 over 9y plus 10 over 9. So now we solve for y, so we are going to be subtracting 10 over 9 from each side. So x minus 10 over 9 is equal to 2 over 9y. And now we are going to multiply both sides by the reciprocal. So we're going to get 9 over 2x minus 90 over 18, you guys, is equal to y. These cancel. And now I notice that both, 90 divided by negative 18, you guys, is 5. So 9 over 2x minus 5 is equal to y. And don't forget your guys' y becomes f inverse of x is equal to 9 over 2x minus 5. Eight. So for number 8, this is a y is equal to 5 over 4x. Switch the variables, so x is equal to 5 over 4y. And then we just multiply by the reciprocal. So 4/5 times 4/5. And you guys are going to get 4/5 x is equal to y. And now change the y to be f inverse of x. Right? Here's 10. Alright, so for 10, change this to be a y. Now switch your variables, so this is an x and this is a y. Solve for the new y. So add 1 to both sides, divide both sides by -1. And that's going to be -x minus 1, which is equal to y. Now change the y to be f inverse of x. Okay, number 12. Alright, change this to be y. Switch your variables, so this is x now, and this is y, and now solve for y. So subtract 2 from both sides. We're going to get x minus 2 is equal to 3/5 y, and now multiply both sides by the reciprocal. These cancel. So you guys are going to get, okay, 5/3 x minus -2 times 5 is 10, and then that's all over just 3, which is equal to y. And now change the y to be f inverse. So f inverse of x is equal to 5/3 x minus 10/3. 14, change this to be y. Switch your variables, so that's an x, and this is going to be a y. And now solve for y. Subtract 2 to both sides. X minus 2 is equal to -3 halves y. Multiply both sides by the reciprocal. So you guys are going to get -2/3 times x, and then -2/3 times -2. So -2 times -2 is +4 all over 3. And remember, these canceled. So change the y to f inverse. So f inverse of x is equal to -2/3 x plus 4/3. (16) Change f of x to be y, so y is equal to x plus 5 all over 2. Switch the variables, so this is going to be x and this is going to be a y. And now we solve for y. So we're going to multiply both sides by 2. These cancel. So we are going to have 2x is equal to y plus 5, and then subtract 5 to both sides. 2x minus 5 is equal to y. F, change the y to f inverse of x is equal to 2x minus 5. Okay, 18. Change g of x to be y. Switch your variables, so x is equal to negative 3, have x plus 19 over 2, and that should not have been an x, that should have been a y. Now solve for y, so subtract 19 over 2 to both sides. So x minus 19 over 2 is equal to negative 3 halves y, multiplied by the reciprocal. These cancel, so now multiplying your guys' fractions. Okay, negative 2/3 x. Now here, negative 2 times negative 19 is a positive 38. All over 3 times 2 is 6. Simplify that 38 over 6, you guys, by dividing top and bottom by 2. So 19 over 3 is equal to y. And now change the y to be f inverse. So f inverse of x is equal to negative 2/3 x plus 19 over 3. And then our last one, y equals 2x plus 15 all over 5. We gotta switch variables, so 2y plus 15 all over 5. Solve for y now, gonna multiply both sides by 5. These cancel. So you guys should have 5x is equal to 2y plus 15. We're gonna subtract 15 from both sides. So we're gonna have 5x minus 15 equals 2y. Divide both sides by 2. 5x minus 15 all over 2 is equal to y. Change the y to be inverse, so f inverse of x is equal to 5x minus 15 all over 2. Alright, and that should do it for you guys, and there you guys go.